Hi, okay, we're talking about the insider's perspective on what you can gain by learning from me, who's an insider and has valuable inside perspective and knowledge on what it takes to get into a private or group practice while you're pre-licensed or provisionally licensed, and what steps to take as a result. I really figured it out from the get go. Right out of grad school, I had an opportunity to either stay where I was at as a trainee for my practicum site or venture out and find a better possible opportunity financially and clinically speaking with supervisors and an opportunity to branch out. And when I did, I started understanding and deciphering what the different options were in terms of fee splits, pay rates, types of caseloads, how many clients an employer or supervisor might provide versus what I could provide and bring in myself, and therefore the pay differentiations that break down based on those variations. And so I really started looking at all the different aspects of the business when it came to what I needed to know about the business side of private practice while I was pre-licensed, so that I could make the right decisions. I could make well-informed decisions, and not only make the right financial decision, but also look at all the other factors that were going to impact myself and my career and my training and what kind of a therapist I was going to be. And so I went to about two different sites right from the get-go. I went to one site for about 6 months, and then after that point realized it was time to I needed something more clinically. I needed better training, and so I found another supervisor in private practice, and with that person I was able to stay with 3 years and negotiate an awesome financial arrangement and contract, and I was able to really bring in a good income working in private practice right from the get-go, and then that just increased over time. And so I learned not only about the aspects of the business side of private practice and how to get into one and start my own caseload and all the factors and pieces that it takes to make that happen, and what my choices were and how to know which choice to pick among all the array of choices, and which path to go and which things to spend money on and invest in. And there was all these different decisions, and which ones are based on the responsibilities of the employer or supervisor, which responsibilities are mine, and which choices I get to have. And so I figured all of that out, and I did it well, and I'm still doing it well successfully. Now got 11 years of experience under my belt in the therapy field, and I'm licensed now, and I'm on track to add another clinician and grow my practice into a group practice. So that's the possibility of what is possible when you are successful individually as a private practice clinician. It can just really grow from there. You can bring on other clinicians, you can bring on licensed therapists, you can bring on pre-licensed, and you could literally grow it to a full center if you wanted to, based on the principles that I teach in the online course. It's if you understand the fundamentals of the business side and blended with a bit of clinical side of things that I teach in the online course, you are going to be able to succeed. You're going to be set up for success. You're going to have what you need to get the ball rolling and get things started for yourself and growing consistently. So, and that's what we're all after. We want to get started, and then we want to grow. We want to grow in our ability to make more money, and we want to grow in our ability to retain clients and do better work. And that is what I teach in this course. I teach a step-by-step guide to hit the ground running, to get into a private or group practice, and then how you go about growing that and evolving it so that you can continue to advance and move ahead in both the business side, financially, and clinically. So I put together in a very unique, comprehensive way how to do that. And the feedback that I've gotten from the course takers is very humbling and honorable, because I've been able to help clients and students be able to do what I was able to do. And some of them are just really, soaring ahead and building their businesses and doing so well that it's very inspiring to know that I was a part of that. And I'm excited to tell you that I can help do it for you too. So I'm now opening up the course, or actually I should say not now, but very, very soon, opening up the course again for my next round of students. And I'm going to be able to share with you my wealth of wisdom, lessons learned, and really hone in on your individual experiences, because each of us have little obstacles that we come up against when trying to get into a private or group practice. And so that's where my one-on-one coaching comes in, and I help you one-on-one finagle and figure out what it is you need to do to overcome whatever obstacle you come up against, and how to help you proceed forward. I help with resume writing and building. I help with finding an ideal supervisor. I help with mindfulness and managing your anxiety and stress over the whole big project. I help you figure out how to market yourself, what kind of a therapist you want to be. All the marketing aspects I cover, and help you determine which ones are going to be best for you. And then lastly, I help you understand what it takes to schedule clients when they call, when you get those calls and emails coming in, and then once you are in session, in that first session, how you go about finessing that first consultation session so that it goes ideal for you and for the client, and so that you increase your chances of clients rescheduling with you and coming back time and time again. And I add in extra stuff about the clinical side and how all of that fits into starting and growing your practice. So I'm excited to share with you my wealth of knowledge so that I can give you that inside perspective, so that you don't have to stress and you don't have to feel like you're trying to pull information from so many different sources and you don't know what's true for you and your licensure and your state of residence. I help you figure all of that out and then get the ball going. So, and then I'm here for you to get the materials done that you need to get done, to get yourself the right supervisor, the right office, and getting the right kind of clients calling and emailing you. So I love everyone that I work with. I'm a mother at heart, and because I'm a parent, and so I really take my students under my wings and do everything that I can to help them be successful. So you'll be getting another email or two from me. Some is going to tell you more detail about the course. Some is going to tell you more about myself. So please stay tuned, and I appreciate your engagement. It really means a lot to me. And in the future, I will have emails and packages on other topics related to licensure, aside from private practice. Okay, so please stay tuned and stay with me if you are interested in getting that support for pre-licensure. Okay, thanks for listening.